Hello, Recon87 here, and welcome back to Railways 2, where we are continuing our Austria-Hungary playthrough. So we're now into 1942, and we are still at war with Italy, and this has been the costliest war we've been in to date. And I was just having a quick look at our ships sunk beforehand, and really so far it's cost us one of our battleships, 5 of our heavy cruisers, plus two CVs and 3 CVLs, all for the sake of Albania. So a bit frustrating at the cost, but what happens sometimes when you get these late game wars in Mediterranean. Nuclear saying he's watching another streamer who's doing Austria-Hungary. How's he getting on? I don't know if I'm much of a yardstick to measure against, but we'll see. But yeah, so I did. So there's 2 things I want to do. One, which I don't tend to do, but I'm going to do it in this instance. If we go to our doctrines, so this whole game I've had gunnery and torpedo on as our doctrines. I don't know exactly the impact in terms of a number crunching for torpedo warfare, but it supposedly allows your crews to have better solutions when you're launching torpedoes. In terms of gunnery, you get a flat, potentially it's a +10 modifier to your gunnery score. Which I didn't actually know the hard number until I saw one of RVT Wargaming Analysis YouTube videos. Very insightful as ever. Which is essentially worth 1 level of crew quality. I think generally that's worth it. However, now we're in 1940s. The vast majority of damage that we are receiving and we are inflicting is coming from aircraft. So I'm tempted to take that off and save myself 1.5 million-ish a month, which I think is going to be massively worth it, because that's worth a fair few ships. Yep, that. If you look at what our maintenance costs are, okay, so for old 1.5 battleships, but you get essentially 2 CVs for that, of our newish ones, 2 CVs for that same kind of cost, which I think at this point in the war is worth it. You're saying the other streamer's war is over. He's trying to recover. Did he? Was he victorious? I assume so. Early wars are usually pretty good. So, yeah, we're gonna take off gunnery, and then the other thing I have been doing is expanding my air bases. Now I didn't want to go too ham for air bases in the Med, but given the battering we've taken against Italy, I think it's really the only kind of route to victory we've got left is to double down on our aircraft, so when we pull the trigger on Great Britain, we dominate whatever sea zone we're in, because we're going to be massively outgunned. Yeah, so if we look at Almanac, so we are at war with Italy, and we have them pegged essentially. More battleships, same battle cruisers. We have more CVs in service, so they are building a couple more. We've got CVLs and they don't. Cruisers is pretty much on parity, as is destroyers, so not too concerned about Italy. It's just trying to finish the war, get ahead and then finish the war without taking too many more losses and taking Albania. But against Britain, it's not great, and it's only going to get worse. So they currently have 1.5 times the budget we do, and they've got almost twice as many battleships, 4 times as many battle cruisers, 3 times as many CVs, 3 times as many CVLs. Yeah, cruisers, I don't know, 5 times as many cruisers. Even when you include all Russia's ships, they still outnumber us like 2 to 1 probably. Well, maybe not quite that much actually, but not far off. The only real advantage is that 1, they've got a lot of places to defend, which eats up a bunch of their ships, and 2, if we stay allied with Russia, then they're going to have to split their main force between these 2 sea zones. Should hopefully allow us to pick off enough ships so we're not blockaded. That's the general plan, but we need to finish this war with Russia before we do. So I'd like to save up a little bit more money, get to maybe 50k or 50 million, however you want to parse it, and then design a new CV, because I would quite like a couple more CVs, and I also want some more destroyers as well, though, too. Build our last ones. 30. So design a new destroyer. Question is, what's more important? Let's concentrate on getting my CVs out, or started building, and then we destroyers. Okay, let's just check our air groups. Everyone's working at max capacity or not in Pola. Yeah, use some more planes. Everyone else is in Spalato's not. What have you got? Flying boats, torpedo bomb, medium bomb. You need some dive bombers. Done. You need some dive bombers. Probably also look at my planes and see if we are needing to research a new plane. Well, not research, but get a new proposal. When was the last year we did? Flying boats are like 4 years ago. That's not terrible. These aren't terrible actually. A year or two. Might as well ask for flying boat. Any changes? Flying boats just need to have just range and what do you use for? ASW and scouting primarily. Range and reliability. Yeah, I want to watch him. His name is GR Scott 295. I'll have a quick quiz later. Okay, let's go. Enemy coastal raid. Perfect. They're coming to us. Medium battle. Medium battle. This could be good. Now, we are in the Adriatic, so they're still going to have a whole host of air bases. Look at 1,280 aircraft. But I think it's not a bad shout. Give it a go. Land-based ships or planes need to attack ship. We have got our one CV, 2 CVLs, and our 2 battle cruisers. So our game plan here is just going to be to hug near our ports. Get Zara or actually is Fume a port? Ah, it is. Or Fume. Excellent. We have that somewhere safely to run away to if and when when I should say, we start taking damage from aircraft. Fortunately, it's going to happen. Right. Grab our TVs. Scouting. Does not need, listen, but yeah, distance a little bit overkill there. They're probably not going to be. Move that into, probably that looks good. And we'll swing it out a little bit. Let's go for a heavy cap. Which way is the wind going? Ah, perfect. So the wind's going southwest. We will be sailing northeast. It's going to push us towards our own coast. Also, if there is any enemy CVs or CVLs, it's going to push them towards our coast. This is much perfect. Please and thank you. Now, will you guys are going to scout as well? That's redundant. Let's just give you a pretty narrow search. So you planes, let's put in, and you also get a cap. Good, go. Okay. Let it run a tick. Then we'll just start grading up our strike force for when we decide to go. You do not have that many. Wonder if these haven't been fully replenished. Probably possible. Ready, your strike. You guys got a reasonable number. That's good. Ready, strike. Gonna do any escorts. Probably gonna. General, let's see if we can't head you off into this little islandy place. We'll get you to park outside Fiume and launch your planes from there. Or escorts, that's cool. Right, hello, nuclear. There you go. Pride of the fleet. Right, we've got a slightly newer battleship, but actually no, I think our battleship's bigger but older. I think it's the newest large ship we have built. And they've done a good job for us though. Right. Let's kick things on. Let's just run it. Contacts. Lots of planes going out from absolutely everywhere. This is a smaller airbase we've got at the minute, but we've got a reasonable one at Spalato. Actually, our biggest one's down at Cataro. I think Pol is just a 40 and Spalato's a 60. If our informations are ready, that's good. You can just stay ready. We get confirmation of the enemy. Now they do need to come to us. It's coastal raids. They're going to be coming somewhere. Ooh, friendly cap attack. Oh, it's just recomplete. Fine. Here we go. Contact of cruiser and some destroyers. Now, I don't know if that's right, but it seems to be that they're coming for near Pola. Okay. Direction. I'll try and keep my CVs in this little area. They can just duck into me as I'm in required. Battle cruiser, okay. Get you guys up to 20 knots. Pretty sure the air attacks are going to. Enemy cap shoots down one of our medium bombers who are flying recon. Fine. A slight turn towards, but I want to stay very close to home for this. On victory points without expending ships. If this is still, I don't expect this. There's some CVs lurking somewhere. Hello. An unidentified ship. Okay. Find out what this is. Let's crank up the speed a little bit. I suspect it'll be one of their light screens. Bring it down. Yeah, maybe 27, 28. Whose torpedo bombers are yours? I think they're mine. Yes, they are. That was quick. That was from Pola. Excellent. Get the work done. Don't know what you're attacking. Oh, there's lots of ships. Anything worse attacking? What have we got? 3 torpedo bombers are attacking from Pola. Unidentified. They don't know what they're attacking. Got AA, so it's not going to be a nothing ship. Heavy cruiser. Just one of their treaty crew. This one. Oh, we can't don't know it yet. I haven't identified it. We just know. Our approaching air division and a shore division. There and up here, which is surprising. Fair play, they got out the gates quickly. This is not a target really worthy of sending our strike force. Should be able to sink these guys with good old gunnery. Cut this way. Get up a bit. Dealing with the heavy cruiser. You guys kick up your speed a little bit. If you can't land some hits. Right, what's going on here? They bombed my destroyer setting. That, and then we shoot down a whole bunch of dive bombers here. Okay, that is reasonable. Let's just check on Kurzola. How badly damaged are you? I did. Yep. Ah, you're fine. 4% damage. Tiny bit of flooding. No problem. I generally don't worry too much about destroyers, but we are getting a bit thin on the ground, so I shouldn't be too cavalier with them. Ah, that's upsetting. Our light cruiser got torpedoed. Not far from port, so it's not too much of a problem. Okay, so we've got 6,000 left. That's pretty quick flooding, though. I'm going to have you head towards home. You guys come off AI controlled. Yeah, keep screening for it. Battle cruisers are okay doing their thing. Let's come this way. Battle cruiser. Okay, that's a tasty enough target for me. Press select already. come. Give them that, so we should definitely fly over the top. You're aiming for battleships. On shit. Yes, I'm not going to coordinate it. Same here. Select already. Send it. Good. Now we just have to keep them interested long enough for our planes to turn up. 3 bomb hits on my steer mark. Oh no, 1 near miss and 2 bomb hits. Engines disabled, turret disabled. 5 bombers are being quite successful. Lost one of our forward turrets. Flooding's pretty minor. Engine speed's a bit annoying, no 12 knots max, that's deal. Fortunately we're not too outgunned at the minute. Craft coming in, so be it. Got a... oh no, it's an Elba class, not a Giuseppe Garibaldi. It's a post cruiser, so it's a bit more armoured. Yeah, it's pretty good armoured cruiser, that one actually. And the Liguria. 9 14-inch guns. Well, I think we certainly have the measure of it. It's got a good AA though, I'll give it that. In terms of sheer naval combat, our 2 battlecruisers, provided they can go in the right direction. We got hit by one of the 14 inches and some repeater bomb attacks on damage that far. Here we go, nuclear getting the work done, that's what I like to see. And returning, oh, we got 2 hits back though, so giving as good as we get. I think we are, yeah, we're 16 inches, so we do hit harder. One ahead. Bring up to squad max, we might need to do a little bit of a at some nuclear took a hit there from another 14 inch and only answered with a 6. Where is your... yeah, rudder jammed. Fix that, please. Guys on line ahead and full speed. I think I have to do a little bit of a dart in here. Oh, Elba has you... the CA has you pinned apparently, or pegged I should. 4 good hits on nuclear, but nuclear's putting good hits out in Liguria though. 2 16 inches. 6 inch if you're interested. Nice. Having a bad time of it. I think you should get to port okay though. Slow down a little bit, see if we can get footing. Have you guys turn south. Oh wow, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 16-inch hits at like... where's this rate? We are shooting... where is it? Here it should tell me. On the rate of fire in hit chance. Chance of 10 is pretty good. 7,000 yards. We just hit her with 5 6-inch shells. Nice. 5 6-inch quality ones. Yeah, at this distance we would go through 20 inches of armor, 21 inches of armor. She's gonna take some damage. I think she's in a bit of a trap for the destroyers as well. Oh man, nuclear lost the turret though. Not ideal. Hard to north. Again, good couple hits there on Liguria. Oh, Mystere Mark getting in the action, not to be outdone by her sister ship. It's 4 more 16-inch shells on that. Sarajevo's been hit by a couple of bombs. Which I mean, it might not be land-based. This could be a carrier they've got somewhere. We've had no reports of it. Interesting. Again, these could simply just be land-based craft as well. CL limits flooding, that's good. Right, okay, let's have a look. Damages. 50%. Minor flooding, no fires. Yeah, you're doing okay. You can keep going for now. Guys, want to try and cut across the front of this dude. Guys, cut behind. Your mark just cut right up. The nuclear can rejoin the fight once he sorts out his blooming rudder. Alright, let's get the corpse in the water. I don't hit, but that's fine. And Usoko can go behind. Plateau. Not liking it. Alright, we'll have to give it another tick. Oh, actually, tell a lie, that does look alright. Stand corrected. How is that out of arc? I don't believe you. How did none of them hit? I think this will be out of arc, and probably rightfully so, yeah. Game's cheating again. Medium damage, it's on fire. I'm going to keep up, but my destroyers here are probably getting ravaged by its secondaries for not a whole bunch of gain. Bit frustrating. Right position still. Where is our planes? That one. This one. At just carrier based. 1 minute, 1 minute. Flying, 1 minute. Okay, road. Okay, guys. You are now chasing, which is generally a bad thing to do. And turned, I think you've turned. Yes, good. Rudder is no longer jammed. Going to come up north. You just keep giving the broadside. And you're doing excellent work on its steer mark. Oh, she looks like she's slowing down. Hey, Grasswing, how's it going? That is one injured battlecruiser right there. I need to get back to a safety rest of the fleet. Yeah, I'm good, thanks, Grasswing. I'm good. Are we winning? Just about. Just about. We're about to edge ahead in the war, though it has been unfortunately costly. In terms of this engagement, we've managed to secure ourselves a prize. Maybe I'm being a little bit ahead of myself, but I'm pretty sure this battlecruiser is done for. The torpedoes, that's what I'm after. 1,000 yards. Surely you cannot miss. 1, 2, 2. Okay. It's heavy damage. She's on fire. She's taking 2 torpedoes, and steer mark just keeps laying into her with these 16 inches. We are going to get a delicious Italian ship. Now, the only problem is, even if we sink all the ships Italy has, they keep attacking us with their land-based aircraft, which you can't do much about. I grin and bear it. But I always run away to our port. That's one. Head in the water. Right, go on, Zara. Just getting some overkill in. Now, I think we might just call it there, to be honest. 5, 7, 8. Wow. Don't think I've seen a ship hit by that many torpedoes at the same time before. On the plus side, she should sink before our attack craft get here, in which case they'll go after the heavy cruiser instead. A nice secondary prize. Right, you guys just go. Enemy aircraft coming in. Elba. Right, steer mark, you want to come down here. I don't want to get too far from her. Arethusa has limited her flooding. Okay. You just get yourself. Nuclear. You chose a bad time to get yogurt. We just put 10 torpedoes into Liguria. So we raked her with gunfire. Your namesake and Steermark. Then Wildfang managed to get two torpedoes into her. She stopped, and then Zara just put 8 into her for funsies. It's hot over here yet. I'm going, don't you come in here bragging about your nice weather. Wow, this is for want of a bit. They've used medium bombers to attack one of my corvettes. That's just cool. Overkill. Yes, I do want to enter it. Wasting their planes on my corvettes, which is fine. Let's keep guys over this way. I'm going to tell you to not fire torpedoes just in case you decide you want to try and keep putting torpedoes into. Now I'm a little Earth R. Guys, here we go. Some of my attacks craft are on the way. I'm a little worried they're going to attack Liguria despite the fact she's clearly sinking. I've got bad weather, I'd happy to trade with you. Rather have rain and cold. Do you know what? It's funny. As much as I comment, I'm terrible in hot weather. No, it was 16 degrees in this part of Scotland over the weekend. Spent about an hour in the sun. And to be fair, it was midday, but I spent like an hour in the sun playing in the back garden with a kid. Sunburnt. Just like, I'm just the whitest person. It's unbelievable. Oh, I probably do prefer the cold and the snow. Yeah, sounds familiar. I'm not bred for it. I blame the Irish blood for my white skin. Okay. Don't know if it's worth hanging around and see if we can get the CA or if we just call it good enough. Yeah, you can go pick up. One's probably enough. These destroyers are making me nervous. Okay, the dive bombers are attacking. What are you attacking?
Don't be afraid to borrow.
I think they're going for the CA, which is good. And the guys might go for
sounds, little ditties.
and the destroyer screen. We're required.
Just snatch them all up.
Protect battle cruiser. And she had to roll, so let's just change course. Hey, we did hit the CA. That's nice. One bomb hit's not going to sink it, mind. I'll take it to start. Oh, launching to press, which is a bit silly, but. Okay, let's do a quick check on the health of our carrier forces. Fire here.
I am not original or creative. I can't make up a new thing.
Baka, who's fine. Oh, we had another one. Have I accidentally told them to enter?
And I very much doubt, anyways, that any of the people
Potentially.
I listen to were the first ones to think of a particular progression. So once you get over that,
I don't know if they'll tell me here. I thought we had the other CVL. That's okay. They're back in port. I'm not going to complain about it.
And just do a little changey thing and pretend, like it's yours. No one will know.
Okay, we got one of their destroyer. That was nice. Oh, they're level bombing
No one knows.
a destroyer.
New generation now can steal everything from the older generation pretend.
Okay, got our torpedo bombers
It's kind of controversial.
approaching.
Obviously,
I think they might be going for the destroyers, which is a bit silly.
melodies. There's only so many different things you can
They
do.
claim it's a battleship. Maybe the heavy cruiser they're going after, to be fair.
Be subtle. Like a sneaky.
Really don't think it's a battleship. I've been wrong with things. No.
And also be respectful, like leave them have a little note saying thank you very much for what you've done.
A little leery of coming a cropper of a torpedo strike here. Ranges are pretty big at the minute. Our naval strike is going. Probably won't be that effective if they're targeting destroyers. Hard things to hit.
If you listen enough,
Yeah, torpedo bombers going after a destroyer. Not expecting anything there.
enormous amount of
Aiming for a battleship again. Might have to come down and see what
the
this.
same core progression over and over and
I suspect it's
within the same artist all the time.
just about in visual range though.
It's easy to churn out a lot of songs if you have a
We're
lot
going
of
well so far. I'm just don't get too far from my own
that,
port.
you know what? If I
Come
do
down and have a
this,
look.
I do this, it'll sound
Oh, there it is. Here it is. This one. Up, please. Ah, barely any flooding. Okay. Protection. But that is a good. Hey, done well. We've had our fun. Risk some battle cruiser. Is out about now. Let's look at our air forces, see who's ready. 7 dive bomber. Let's see. Down like. What's she? Put on a medium mission players. Alright, I think this one's over. Take it, we'll take the battle cruiser and go home. Wide berth around the ship just in case. Okay. Never mind. Not content that it was sinking, we blew it up. Alright, let's go home. Let's get you to slow down a little so you don't rupture in. Go into just final strike target to send 7 dive bombers. Change there. I was asking for that. Airplanes doing a thing, attacking anything they can see. So merchant corvettes become the game. Quite impressive to be the warming a corvette, to be fair. We're going to lose a merchant. Out for losing a merchant sucks, but it's not the end of the world. Need to shoot down some aircraft they sent us. Really, there's nothing much you can do to us, because even if we do take a couple of bomb hits or a torpedo, we are just going to dive into port. Can't be sunk if you're in port. Yes, please do it. Yes. That's going to tell you guys not to be AI controlled. let's kick up the game speed. Done. Oh, our dive bomber's made it out. You reckon you're attacking? Ah, that's CA again. No bomb hits. And a destroyer. Ah, you hit destroyer. You might just maybe sunk a destroyer there. £1,000 it really should do. Okay, that's fine. Just you guys go home. And they are annoyingly destroying my corvettes, which is commendable, world, but I do have to pay to rebuild them, and you've gone into port. Good. I will probably have to run until time because they are attacking, which will just be ship attacks on merchants, corvettes, and other silly things. But I don't have anyone, do I? No. How can you possibly... Oh, it must be one of the independent divisions that are sailing around the coast. Here's our attacks, eh? Sink some Italian shipping, see? Taste Rome medicine. Oh, there we go. Oh, we're reporting attack on a CV. Ah, could have one lurking over here. Rising. And we hit it. 1, 2, 3. Nice. It will sink it, but that's still nice to damage it. Might put it out of action for a couple months. Well, we're going to get all the way up to 1,000. I'll go much quicker now, but planes can't fly. Ultra fast. A real challenge if we do go to Britain might be the fact if we ever get a time where weather limits us or nighttime attacks. Which depends on the air power. But if we do things like this, isolate a single ship, sink it, run away, rinse, repeat, give away at them. Not overstretch myself. Oh, the elephant hit mine. Okay. We lost 4 corvettes. We lost a battle. We did have a CV in the field. Yeah, this thing. Torpedo hits. 43 heavy hits. That was, and she took some punishment. Some punishment. I was a Kila class. I took 1 torpedo. Okay, we reported a few more, but fair enough. Fog of war and all that. Where? Yeah, she was just hiding out over here. Come in. Big ships. Yeah, okay. So what are you? You're the heavy cruiser, okay. And that makes sense. Alright. Would have been a nice prize, but also been hammered by Italian Air. Major victory, 2 prestige. Nice delta 5,000 VPs. Gets us ahead. First time in this war. Fantastic. Okay. No, don't let them off lightly. We need Albania. They're offering us a better torpedo bomber, and then these ones are usually just better take them. Much better range. And slightly better speed. Take it, thank you. Okay. On the corvette, we'll have to see if we've got enough actually on trade protection. Quick look at aircraft types. Am I... Oh, 2 flying boats. Can obsolete this one. I probably don't need this request actually. Don't think you can cancel. So that's a bit of a waste. These things happen. Alright. 30 million. 30,000. Let's go in cruiser battle. I'm gonna say no because Albania, Italy, he has a huge disadvantage here. Air power. I really wish it would tell you time of day though. That would be a definite factor. Another cruiser battle. I'd like to be slightly closer to home. You'd take it and just turn around and run away. Not have the VP cost, but I'm gonna say decline. Fleet battle, I will take this one. But and they decline, they got 1,000. Convoy attack, nope. Cruiser battle, nope. Okay. Better AA, excellent. We lost the destroyer. Now our light forces are taking a bit hammering. We've still got plenty of spare corvettes actually, now that I look at it. Yeah, just we are light on destroyers. Maybe I need to park my ambitions of another CV and actually get some destroyers out. Yeah. Alright, let's design a ship. I haven't done this in a while. Not gonna be that exciting because I just want to destroy it. Probably, let's do it. Probably just like a 1500 tonner. Oh, not far off. Hang on, before I do this, I think this is very like what our Spalato, not our Spalato, our Zara was. Our Zara was 2 5-inch purpose. I think I would prefer a little bit more oomph from my destroyers. That's god awful. Do that again, please. That's much better. I think I'll go for the 3 mounts. Speed, oil, cramped accommodation. I'm happy I'm cramped accommodation on my destroyers. I think that's fine and makes sense. These things are not, you know, they're only at sea for an engagement. I can RP the fact they come back to port, at least have barracks, that kind of thing. I don't like it on my bigger ships, even though in game mechanics term it makes sense to have cramped on everything, you know, for if you're doing a home seas only mission, like I'm doing my home areas Mediterranean, then you should just have cramped on everything. I don't like it. I'm not going to. Okay. Dual purpose. 5-inch guns. How much weight? I've got 72. Could I? I could throw another mount on, but not. Hang on, could I do that? Ooh, there we go. Like that idea. And I'm not so concerned about not having the 12. I'll obviously launch a salvo of 8 and then reload. It takes a bit of time. I think that should be it. Yeah, director. Only 1 firing position is probably fine because I've got absolutely no weight. About that. Good. Guns and okay, I think we'll call that good enough. I'm happy having them, just keeping them at the 1500 and having a few more and pushing it up to 2000. What would it, just out of interest, what would it cost me to go to? So I know early game, short range destroyers don't get involved in every fight even. Okay, we're gonna do that. Sacrifice a knot. for medium range. I'd rather make sure they're in the fight than have that one extra knot. I don't think. Okay with that. And that's going to do it for today's episode. So a nice little victory over Italy, which finally puts our noses in front in the overall war. And the plan going forward, we'd secure 1 or 2 similar victories and then sue for peace and take Albania. As ever, this was taken from a Twitch livestream. If you're interested in coming and hanging out sometime, there's a link in the description below. Otherwise, I do hope you have enjoyed this episode, and I'll catch you in the next one.